Okay, so I've got the colors mixed. What I do find is that if they've sat for a little while, give them another stir. They might actually need a little bit more water again. So you can see, I think I could probably do with a little tiny bit more water in that one again. It's just hesitating to come off the stick, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have quite a bit of black in here. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the corners because the paint sometimes gets kind of stuck on the corners. Whoopsie. See, I'm such a messy. And then I'm just gonna kind of slide it around to the edges. So if it doesn't make it all the way to the edge, at least you've got some paint coverage there. I didn't do that one with the big blue and green and gold one that I did this morning, and there was some bare spots that caused me some trouble. So I've just put the paint around the edges, and there's still a good amount of paint left in here. Yeah, I guess I'm happy with that. Okay. Now, I'm just going to give these all one more stir. I'm used to what the texture feels like, so I know they're okay. All right, now we come to the silicone. Now, when you see them online, you see that people, have droppers, and it's very precise, and they've got like measurements. I don't. They also usually will use a fluid medium. I have it, but I can't be bothered to use it this week. It's just the kind of week it's been. So I'm using it just straight from the can. You don't need very much though. I've read that you shouldn't use it in the metallics. So you can see I've got like a gold metallic, spun gold. I have been this week putting it in. I don't think there's any problem. I think why they suggest not to is because it leaves, this is what helps with the cell buildup or the cell creation. And it's nice to have like swaths of the metallic colors. So maybe this time I won't do it. Also, don't put silicone in the base color. So when the black or the white, leave it out of there. Because again, you don't really want that getting all celled. So I'm gonna try to put like one little in each of the three colorful ones. Over here, so don't get the silicone everywhere. So literally like that. Now, the more you mix it in, the smaller the cells are going to be. So I tend not to mix it in very much because I tend to like the bigger looking cells. So I will just mix it just right before I dump it into this main cup. And then the big decision is like, what color do you go with first? I try not to put colors next to each other that are going to be muddy. Like, for example, red and green next to each other will make like a brown color. I don't know if that's true, and I think that when you use the fluid medium, it's less likely to get muddy. The colors tend to be a little more color fast, but I'm not going to do that this time. So I don't know. I think let's start with the pink. I'm just going to give it like 1, 2, 3, and maybe like 1 through the middle, and then dump it in. Get it all in there. And I don't know if you can see it, but you can probably not. You can start seeing it having a reaction already. So I'm going to maybe do the purple. 1, 2, 3. That's enough. Just dump that in there. Yeah, this is going to be too much paint for that canvas, but that's okay. I'm going to do the turquoise. For some reason I seem to have a lifetime supply of turquoise color. Light pink. Ooh, it's a little gloopy. Kind of want to avoid if you have like gloopiness in it, that's not good. And then we didn't put any silicone in there, so this is the spun gold that I asked. try to change the camera position and show you how to do a flip cup. So there are two ways of doing this. One is by doing what I just called a flip cup, and I'll show you how to do that in a sec. The other thing is to do just a pour, what they call a dirty pour. And what you would do is just sort of pour this in a circle and pour the paint out. The bigger canvases that I do one flip cup and one dirty pour, just because, well, you'll see how I put the cup on. It's hard to do a lot of flip cups. Okay.